We remain in the planned 15-minute built-in hold as we continue to prepare for liftoff. In a few moments, Launch Conductor Ed Kidda will poll the launch team for the final go to pick up the countdown. 29 engineers and managers will be polled for system status in readiness to proceed with the launch. This is the final status check before launch for all Atlas vehicle systems, ground systems, the spacecraft, and the U.S. Air Force Eastern Range. The readiness poll includes hydraulics, pad water deluge system, electrical systems, pneumatics, propulsion, flight control, and propellants. Let's listen in as Launch Conductor Ed Kidda performs the final polling of the team.
minus 7 minutes.
Status check to proceed with terminal count. Atlas systems, propulsion.
Go.
Hydraulics.
Go.
Pneumatics.
Go.
LO2.
Go.
Water.
Go.
Centaur systems, propulsion.
Go.
Pneumatics.
Go.
LO2.
Go.
LH2.
Go.
HASGAS.
Go.
Electrical systems, airborne.
Go.
Ground.
Go.
Facility.
Go.
RFFTS.
Go.
Flight control.
Go.
GCQ.
Go.
Operation support.
Go.
COM.
Go.
Umbilicals.
Go.
ECS.
Go.
Redline monitor.
Go.
Quality.
Go.
Op safety manager.
Go.
ULA safety officer.
Go.
Vehicle system engineer.
Go.
Anomaly chief.
Go.
Range coordinator.
Clear to proceed.
Launch director.
LD is go. The launch vehicle is ready to launch.
Mission director.
This is the mission director. You have permission to launch.
Proceeding with the count. ALC, verify T0 is set for 04:15 Zulu.
Verified.
Polling is complete and the launch team has given the go for launch. From T-minus 4 minutes until launch, you will be listening to Launch Conductor Ed Kidda and his team performing the final steps in the countdown procedure. You will hear the team call out that Atlas LO2 topping has been secured, followed about a minute later by the call out for transferring the Atlas and Centaur stages from ground facility power to internal battery power. T-minus 90 seconds. The launch vehicle, payload, ground systems, and Eastern Range are go for launch.
120.
OCU's armed.
SVF count started.
115.
Reduce ECS for launch.
Roger.
110.
Vent valves locked.
T-minus 1 minute.
Rock report range status.
Range green. Stable at step 3.
$28.
ECS reduced for launch.
Roger.
25.
Status check.
Go Atlas. Go Centaur.
Go AEHF-4.
T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. We have ignition, 2, 1, and liftoff of the AEHF-4 mission carried by United Launch Alliance Atlas V rocket for the United States Air Force.
Now 20 seconds into flight. P is going to close loop control.
You are hearing the voice of Patrick Moore providing launch
Now
vehicle
passing
ascent
30
data.
seconds into flight. Mach 1, Atlas 5 now supersonic. Now passing 40 seconds into flight. And we're experiencing a telemetry dropout in the Denver data station. At this point in the flight, RD-180 should be throttling back up to 100% thrust, passing through max Q. Now passing 1 minute into flight.
Commentators, VSE, I can take over.
Go ahead.
Vehicle continues to operate normally during ascent. Back to 100% thrust as expected.
And VSE, I have data now.
Back to you.
Now 1 minute 25 seconds into flight. Atlas V rocket now weighs just 1/2 of what it did at launch, burning propellant at a rate of 6,900 pounds per second. Now 1 minute 34 seconds into flight. And we have burnout on all 5 SRBs. RD-180 throttling back up to full thrust. 1 minute 45 seconds into flight. 1 minute 50 seconds in. And we have jettison of all 5 solid rocket boosters. Now passing 2 minutes into flight. Vehicle is now on closed loop steering. And vehicle is now passing Mach 5. Now 2 minutes 10 seconds into flight. RD-180 pump speeds and injector pressures look good in the full thrust mode. Now 2 minutes 25 seconds in, approximately 2 minutes remaining in the Atlas booster phase of flight. Launch vehicle is now 42 miles in altitude, 81 miles downrange distance, traveling at 5,800 miles per hour. 2 minutes 40 seconds into flight. And RD-180 is now throttling to maintain a 2.5 G acceleration limit. Engine response and vehicle acceleration response looks good. Centaur reaction control system is now pressurizing the flight levels. 2 minutes 57 seconds in. Now 3 minutes into flight. Atlas V is now 63 miles in altitude, 137 miles downrange distance, traveling at 7,500 miles per hour. And pump speeds and injector pressures on the RD-180 look good as they're throttling to maintain that 2.5 G acceleration limit. Approximately 1 minute remaining to BECO, standing by for payload fairing jettison. And we have good indication of payload fairing jettison. And we have CFLR jettison. Now 3 minutes 40 seconds into flight. Vehicle now throttling to 95% thrust. And main engine now throttling to maintain a constant 4.6 G acceleration limit. Now passing 4 minutes into flight, and we have Centaur boost phase chill down. Approximately 20 seconds remaining till BECO. Pump speeds and injector pressures on the RD-180 continue to look good as they're throttling to maintain the acceleration limit. 10 seconds remaining to BECO. Standing by for BECO. And we have BECO booster engine cutoff, standing by for stage separation. And we have good indication of stage separation. We have pre-start on the RL-10, standing by for ignition. And we have ignition on the RL-10. Chamber pressure looks good. Vehicle body rate response looks good. This is the first burn of today's mission. This first burn should last approximately 6 minutes. RL-10 appears to be performing well. Chamber pressure looks good. Vehicle body rates also looking good. Now passing 5 minutes, 10 seconds into flight. And 5 minutes, 25 seconds into flight.
This is Atlas Mission Control at T plus 5.5 minutes. Patrick Moore just confirmed the successful completion of the early phase of today's flight, and all systems continue to operate nominally. The mission is currently in the first of 2 Centaur engine burns. Our next event, Centaur main engine cutoff, will occur in approximately 7 minutes.
Now 11 minutes, 30 seconds into flight, and we have IIP vanish. Launch vehicle is now orbital. And standing by for MECO momentarily. And we have MECO, main engine cutoff. Centaur body rates damping out nicely from the shutdown transients. Now seeing RCS thruster activity as expected to maintain vehicle control. We have LOX pre-start on the RL-10, now standing by for ignition. And we have ignition on the RL-10. Chamber pressure looks good. Body rates look good. And propellant utilization system has gone to closed loop control. System response looks good. Chamber pressure continues to look good on the RL-10. Vehicle body rates remain stable. This burn should last approximately 5 minutes, 54 seconds. Now passing 23 minutes into flight.
And we're now approaching main engine cutoff 2. Oh, we've got confirmation that it has occurred, so main engine cutoff 2 has occurred.